Story time and a lesson time. Oftentimes we don't understand that whatever we're going through currently, whatever issues we're having, whatever struggles we're facing, whatever hardship we're being or that is being thrust up on us is just a blip in a moment, in a stream of time. And I'll be very deliberate when I say it's a blip in a moment, in a stream of time. It is that small. But because we're facing it currently, we overemphasize, we dwell upon it, and we don't allow it to teach us the lesson that it is there to teach us. Now here's the story time. That's the lesson. Here's the story time. Recently, I was parked getting some food, and I was parked and got the food, came back out. Chipotle to be exact. I was at Chipotle, and I was parked. So it's like Chipotle. It seems like it's the same plaza, but it's not, right? There is like a roadway that separates the plaza where you have a FedEx and some other restaurants and some other stores. Then there's a roadway and then there's a Chipotle, right? That roadway would lead to a parking lot that is or which belongs to Chipotle, right? I did not know that if I'm not a customer of FedEx or one of these stores over at the plaza, because I assumed it was one big thing, right? I didn't know that I couldn't park there, right? And I parked, went in, got the food, came back out. My car was gone. There was 4 young men standing there, or 3, trying to remember. But is that 4 or 3? 2 or 3 of them said their cars got stolen. They were upset, they were arguing and everything. One was like, "Hey dude, I saw you in there. That was your car?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I saw them and I ran came out and I jumped in my car and I moved it." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." I started laughing actually, right? Because I was already having a somewhat bad week, and that was just another icing on the cake. And I just started laughing. And one of the guys said to me like, "Dude, we're laughing? I'd be crashing out." I'm like, what can I do about it? Car has already been towed away. The only thing I can do now is find out where the towing company took my vehicle to, find out the cost to get it cleared, and clear it. I did that. Saw the number and the notice thing that they had there, called them, found out the fee, got a lift, went down there, withdraw some money from the ATM, and paid them, got my vehicle, and went about my business. And I'm saying this, I know this is a very long video, right? But bear with me if you watch this entire video, kudos to you, right? And I'm saying this because I remember when I was in Jamaica, my car got towed. Not towed, rather. It got clamped, right? I was parked in Spanish Town, Jago Plaza. I went to go to an ATM machine. And when I came back out, my vehicle was clamped. And that same day before my vehicle got clamped, I got a speeding ticket. And I remember I crashed out, right? Crash out wasn't a word then, or at least not to my knowledge. But that time I crashed out, I was upset, I was furious, I was just out of it, right? So I'm contrasting the two instances just to show that the difference in how I dealt with it. And it was so much better because it was less stress on me. I did not stress myself out unnecessarily. I knew what needed to be done. Rather, I found out what needed to be done. And there's an issue, you find out what needs to be done, and you formulate a plan, and you execute that plan and you solve that problem, right? When I was in Jamaica, I don't remember what year this was, but I did not do that. I allowed my emotions to take control of me. And because I allowed my emotions to control me, I ended up making something that could have taken 30 minutes become something that took hours, almost an entire day, because of my emotional state, right? So, again, learn to accept things as they are. It's already done. Only thing you can do now is find out what needs to be done to rectify the issue, if it can be rectified. And if it cannot be rectified, learn from that mistake. Right? And thank you for listening. Another episode of Kelson's Thoughts, where I share my thoughts.